Good morning. So today is a garden update, and we had a really bad storm last night. So we have had some storm damage. As you can see, the sunflowers are gone, except for these right here and those over there. The sunflower was not thriving, and so I had to cut it back, and those sunflowers that were there, they're gone as well because they started to fall over. But that's okay, because if you remember last year, if you've been following for a while, it did not look like this at the end of July. This is really full, so I'm really pleased. So we still have our zinnias are thriving, the dahlias. We still have lots of tomatoes there. We still have chamomile, basil. All the tomatoes are still growing. Zinnias back there. We have amaranth right there. And our marigolds, we have more eggplants. So we have that there, and then we have one over there. Wait, you can't see it. And one right there. I need to get out here and harvest some stuff. Everything is looking really good on this side. As you can see, our lavender is doing really well. And I put I had some basil in the house because I like to keep cuttings in the house for cooking. But then they started to get some roots, so I put them in the ground, and those are doing really well. And there's some oregano there. Yeah, marigolds. I never thought they would get this big. The lemongrass, as per usual, catmint, all of our herb areas are doing really well. The patio area is looking really nice as well. As you can see, the zinnias are growing. And then over here, I decided to start a new pathway of flowers plus a walking path before we lay the rocks. I saw a gardener, I think her channel is called Jay's Gardening Journal, and she has a beautiful garden, and it just inspired me to create a flower area right in here, just to make this area bigger, also to help outline a pathway this way coming up and across to the stairs here. With all the rain, our blackberry bush has gotten bigger. No blackberries, but blackberry bush is bigger. The grapevine was being attacked by beetles, but it's still thriving. It's gotten a lot bigger. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but all of the damage from the Japanese beetles, you can see. But then there's all of this new growth underneath. So, after a while, there was nothing I could do to stop them, really. They were on a roll, but now they seem to have left, thank goodness. The hydrangeas that I started from little shoots, that's what they look like now. So they're doing really well, and one is getting ready to flower. Just really awesome. Have some weeds here. Not cool. I'll have to do this another time. As you can see from the bench seat, that's holding up pretty well. And yeah, like I said, we had a storm last night. Our garden did not look like this last year at this time. I was begging things to stay. But now I'm kind of like, please slow down. Look at our pumpkin patch. I haven't seen a ton of pumpkins, but there is one over there. This is Mosquito Alley too. So I try to wear pants and everything when I'm in here. I might have to pull this back because, as you can see, we already have some of the mold taken over on our pumpkin patch, which is fine because I did not realize that pumpkins were a lot of work. A lot. But These are our cucumbers. It's still producing, but I think it's done. I think it's done now. The okra is thriving. The storm yesterday knocked down our cosmos and zinnias over here. So I'm thinking about just cutting them down because they actually allowed some more light to get in here. And we have okra that's blocking. So we have okra there, here, and here. That's blocking stuff, so, which is fine. Like I said, last year this time I was begging things to stay. Now I'm kind of like, if you want to go, go ahead. Um, so I think it's time to cut back the cosmos, as beautiful as they are, but I still have a new stalk here that hasn't produced anything. So I'm thinking about cutting all this back, and then that'll give the opportunity for these zinnias down here to grow. And same thing here, except these zinnia are part of this area, but it's okay, I can cut these back. And I have dahlias up there that are falling over, but I'm like, it is what it is. And also, I've planted some carrots, Swiss chard, because I'm using some of the canopies to cover to protect the Swiss chard, carrots, and beet seeds that we planted from the heat. So this is the garden. It's looking really good. I'm really pleased. I'm gonna start collard greens again, but those collards have had it. Those white butterflies were tearing it up, but I left it there so it could protect the pumpkins and protect all of the other things. But yeah, this is the garden. Over here we have the angelonia. The nasturtiums are out of control. Hydrangea row. We have some wand flower here. Some more cosmos that probably need to be cut back. Herbs, lavender and all that. And then cosmos that probably need to be, well, they're fine because, well, there's a new shoot here that hasn't flowered yet. So maybe just cut this one back. But this is the garden. Really pleased with everything. And we even have tomatoes growing over here as well. So let me know in the comments how you all's garden is growing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.